Hey everybody, if you clicked on this video, you may feel like giving up. Well, let me help you to keep going. Before I get into it, it's important that I tell you that I was just, cleaning up and about to film videos, and I did not plan on talking about this, but something told me, the idea just came out of nowhere. Something told me that somebody needed to hear this. Could be also myself that need to hear this, but if you click on this video, you probably need to hear this. So let's go. One, remember, this is channeling advice, so I did not write this down. One, the first thing that comes to mind is if you feel like giving up, don't. I know that sounds like, okay, how's that helpful? But if it's something that you know that you started and you stopped and then you started and then you let it sit and then you're starting it back up again and you're starting to encounter, the same difficulties or the new difficulties, but you don't, you know what? It's not even that you know that there's a great reward on the other side, but you've seen what it's like when you do give up. What comes out of giving up? Nothing. So what happens if you actually keep going this time? So that's one. If you feel like giving up, don't give up. Two, another thing that's coming up is to avoid the temptation of giving up. And that includes even people that are distractions. When you start back up doing something that you know is powerful, that you know is special to you, that you know that would transform your life for the better, and it's taking its time to build up, and it's like building blocks, okay? It's giving Saturn, Capricorn, it's giving time, you gotta give it time. And then you have your people, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be romantic people, that they're not where you are right now mentally, okay? They have their own things going on, and they may not know the importance of what it is that you're fighting your hardest to not give up on. So you need a way to avoid the distractions that may come from your close ones. Okay? And if they really love you, you can explain to them. You don't got to tell them your business, what you got going on in detail, but if they really love you, all you have to do is just tell them, hey, I need, when I say that I have time cut out for this, that what I'm doing, I need my time for this. I love you, but boundaries. And if they can't understand that, who they may not be a part of your journey of what you're trying to do. Number three, if you feel like giving up, the thing that just came to my mind is pray. Now, I've mentioned this before, I'm gonna mention it again. I believe in God. I definitely do have Christian beliefs, but it doesn't matter what you believe in. If you believe in God, universe, creator, goddess, all of that, which I do love goddess, but at the same time, whatever it is that you do that signifies praying, okay? If you want to talk to your creator, talk to the creator. You know what I'm saying? Or meditate on calming your mind and asking for God, creator, universe, whatever it is that you do. I'm going to tell you specifically what I do is I go to God. Because one thing about God always going to come through, like, with the relaxation of it all. Because sometimes it's not about just receiving an answer with prayer. Sometimes that prayer, it calms down your nerves. Not even sometimes, it does calm down your nerves. It calms down your anxiety about the future. Okay? And speaking of that, let's get into the next one, number 4. My friend, and I got to give her credit. I ain't going to say her name, but my friend, I got to give her credit. She said I asked her, I said, hey, I'm so much looking forward to the end of this year. I'm so, looking forward to the end of this year. She was like, listen, I'm not thinking about the future right now. How can I think about the future when I'm creating it in the now? I gotta be in the now. So number 4, you need to be in the now. If you feel like giving up, don't you thinking about the future. That's the issue. Now, granted, there's nothing wrong with setting goals. There's nothing wrong with forward thinking. There's nothing wrong with setting long-term plans and goals. But how are you even going to get to the future if you're not focused in the now? And then I can bet you 10 times out of 10, I speak this over you, that you're going to accomplish and you're going to achieve and you're going to get those along with the accomplishments and achievements of what you're not giving up on this time. You're going to feel those amazing feelings that come with it. And what I need you to do is, because when you get there, I promise you, because I've achieved certain things that I was like, oh, worried about in the future or whatever. And when I finally got there, I was like, dang, I wish I could have enjoyed the journey. So that's what moment by moment, that's what being in the moment. You need to be in the moment if you feel like giving up. You need to learn to be in the moment. Because you're going to look back and you're going to be like, dang, I wish I would have took the journey of getting there with more excitement, and not to bring human design in this, but especially if you're a 2-4 profile like me, it's the journey. It's the journey. But in general, you gotta just enjoy the journey. Okay? You gotta enjoy the moment by moment. And I would say 5 is, you got this. I'm letting you know, because I know you like, oh, I love her afro. Okay? I'm telling you, like, I'm giving you the permission to give yourself the permission to not give up. And I got a bonus for you. Take a break. Taking a break is not giving up. Sometimes you need to, okay, because I just had this, I got a story time coming about how I turned my back away from $120,000 a year opportunity, and I felt like giving up on the whole journey, because I was like, oh my goodness, like, what am I gonna do now? Because my gut told me not to do it. Got a story time coming about that. But you know what? I'm still here smiling and still feeling very optimistic about where I'm going in my journey, in my personal goals. And so you need to feel that same way too. Okay? Whatever I just said. Okay? Just because it seems like it's the end of the world, it is not. I'm here to tell you, it is not. You're going to pick your head back up. I don't care if one door closes and it seems like it's such a big opportunity or the most logical opportunity. Sometimes rejection, even when you reject it, that's you protecting yourself. So sometimes you just need to take a break. So that's the bonus. You just need to take a break. You need to go get your favorite snack, go get your favorite drink some water, exercise, or if you're a projector and your body's not really made to be moving like that, lay down, take a nap. Okay, because I'll just say, like, in the Black community, which I'm open to all communities watching me, but in the Black community, if we have an issue, if we have a problem, we taking a nap. So that's another tip. Like, that's another tip. Okay, it don't matter who you are. If you have an issue, I know listen, your lights about to get turned off. Family members acting up. People trying you and you trying to not to give up. Sometimes, you got your heart broken. Take a nap. That's and I know that sounds so, like, not productive, but that can, and let me tell you something. Growing up, that was a thing in my family, in the community. That's like a common thing. Like, you just take a nap. And you could be having the whole world on your shoulders. You take a nap, and for some reason, just like magically those problems just go away. I don't know what it is about taking a nap, but that's the bonus round. But hopefully that helped whoever you are. Like, I don't care who you are, man, woman, I don't care what race you are, I don't care. Whatever it is that you feel like giving up on, that you know that you don't want to give up on, don't give up. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. There's more to come. Have a beautiful night, day, afternoon. Just have a beautiful life overall. All right, till next then. Ciao.